Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jacob Rott. What a show. And we are just stepping out of the Ralph Lauren Spring 27 Purple Label and Polo show. I'm Jacob Rott, like I said, and I'm joined by the one and only Kit Butler. Hello.
How are you, Jacob?
Good to see you.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
One of us was in the show. One of us walked the show. Maybe you can tell.
Can you tell which?
Was watching it. And now we're going to break down the show and some of our favorite moments together with Ralph Lauren. Kit, you stepped off the runway just right now. What an honor to be on that runway, right?
Honestly, every time it takes my breath away. It's incredible to be here in Milan, in the Palazzo, Ralph Lauren, and I love that they're bringing back the shows because it really sort of captures the whole mood of Milan and Ralph Lauren really well. So it was a great time.
And for not everyone who knows, there was a break of 20 years for the men's shows here in Milan. So really happy to be back and to be a part of this. It's very, very special. I feel like for me, watching the show was incredible. I was looking to my left, I was looking to my right. Everyone was stunned about this collection and about the colors, about how wide a color palette could be and still make it very Ralph Lauren. Amazing.
Well, what was it like for you watching the show?
It's always a pleasure. I mean, being here, surrounded by the whole Ralph Lauren family and seeing these amazing looks coming to life. I mean, you are bringing them to life, but I can see them. I can see you bringing them to life, and it's a big, big pleasure to be one of the first persons, one of the first people to see this collection.
Well, it's always lovely to be here, privileged, get that first glimpse, and you look great yourself. I've got to say, I love this pinstripe on you.
Thank you so
Looks
much.
very smart.
What do you guys think? Let us know. Who has the better look?
Message in the comments and tell us. I'd like to know.
So one question for me, because I look up to you, not only size-wise, but also what you achieved already. What goes through your mind when you step on a runway, when you enter it? What goes through your mind? For a lot of people out there, it's not really like, they cannot really grab it, how it feels like.
It's a tricky thing, It's like the first time you go on a roller coaster, and I'll stand by that. It's exciting, you have butterflies, you're nervous, and then all of a sudden it's over so quickly. But the feeling stays with you, and it's something you want to chase and keep doing. And it's really, really fun every time.
Especially being a part of this world Ralph Lauren created now over such a long time, and I feel like we can be happy to be still a part of this beautiful legacy.
And especially when you've got your good friends watching you in the show too. That always adds a little bit of extra pressure, let's say.
That's true. I always try to look at him, and I think I'm your most honest fan and your truest fan. I always take 1,000 videos and pictures of you, so you get a lot of exposure out there in this world. And no, I'm really trying.
Well, I'm sorry to fill up your camera roll with all these photos, but
it's fine. You look chic, elegant, beautiful. There's nothing to worry about that.
As professional as I want to be, you did make me crack a smile today. I had to let it out. But Ralph Lauren's a fun brand, a smiling brand. So we're here to have fun.
What is a part of the show, walking the show, that the people out there don't really see? I mean, there is so much that goes into that show, obviously before, afterwards, and while being in the show. What is something that you noticed that a lot of people maybe out there didn't notice yet?
For me, I love watching how the collection progresses through the looks, and today we had Purple Label moving into Polo, and just the transitioning and the elegance and the handcrafted Italian tailoring that they have really, shines through. I mean, look at this double-breast ivory, Ralph Lauren jacket, Purple Label. It's so comfortable.
Still paired with this so variable day-to-day cargo pants, which is still so chic and ties in your beautiful look.
And super light and breathable for summer because they're made of silk. So it's brilliant.
So guys, you already know that I'm going to steal his outfit later, not on camera, but
maybe we'll do a swap and we can do who wore it better.
Who wore it better.
Yeah. I don't want to know the results though. I'm going to lose. But for you though, what is the favorite thing of watching the show? When you see the looks coming out, not having seen them, what's something that catches your eye? Or, tell me.
To be honest, I don't want to sound that I'm right now on the stream and fishing for compliments. But I gotta say, this collection was outstanding. It was beautiful. I think everyone who's out there and who just joined us for the live stream and didn't see the collection, have a look, because every single piece on it was so beautiful, and I think everyone who's out there in this world could see themselves in one of these outfits today. And I was really surprised because we already know Ralph Lauren is standing for the elegance, this very powerful American heritage, and like the elegance and beauty in their pieces. And like you see, the purple label especially stands for the chicness. But also today, the Polo line was so beautiful and so elevated. And we can see we're themed a little bit adventurous today. And we saw a lot of bags as well on the runway. So a look with a lot of layers where we can be like, I can wear it the whole day. I have, in one outfit, 3 different outfits, and I already have my bag as well.
I loved all of them, you know, with the indigo to the orange to the pink to the different shades that they had throughout the collection. It really is very believable and wearable. And I think that's what Ralph Lauren does so well.
And also, if you watch the show and seeing, like you also described before, the transition from Polo to purple label back and forth, and seeing how these both collections go hand in hand and really offers something for everyone to look absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous. And for you, Jacob, what would you say to me is your favorite thing to wear? Would you say you're a polo? Are you a purple? What for you sort of encapsulates Jacob?
You putting me on the spot because I don't want to really choose one or both. I mean, that's a boring answer, but I cannot because I still want to wear both. But today I'm wearing polo, and as you can see, it's, I would say, chic, it's elegant, but it's also very wearable in a day-to-day.
And I loved the blazer being dressed down with the jean. You know, it's very...
Keep it coming.
It's very smart, casual. You wear it very well, you know. You do these clothes justice, which is a good thing. You're a beautiful boy, Jacob.
Thank you so much.
You look very good.
This collection, like we said already, was very inspired by adventure and travel. How did you see it come through within the looks, within some of the pieces? I mean, you've seen your model colleagues standing right next to you right before the show, but you already had a glimpse before everyone else in this world had.
Yeah, I think, like, you know, the believableness that I said and just the everyday ability that you can have in polo and then transition seamlessly into a purple label look for dinner is why Ralph Lauren is really like the adventure, the sort of outgoing, confident woman. So yeah, I think it's really good.
You already gave the A+++ star answer, but for me an easy answer to that question would be the bags. We had amazing bags. And there's so many looks.
How did I forget the bags?
I don't know, because you didn't have one.
That's true. That's true.
But also the detail, and I really want to embrace at this point the styling of this collection, how beautifully combined all the pieces are. And maybe a lot of people out there would look at these pieces individually and would be like, maybe they don't go together, but they actually go pretty well together. So go yourself and have a look. Ralph Lauren really gets the chance to empower people by wearing Ralph Lauren. Kind of like a movie director gives a new empowering character to some of the superheroes out there. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like a superhero? What would maybe be your superpower when you're wearing Ralph Lauren?
That's a great question, Jacob.
And this question is not on these cards, so...
so it is not. He's caught me out a little bit. I'm going to have to think on my feet. Well, so... Wow, Jacob, that's a great question.
I cracked him.
I would love to say that I think, you know, in particular, in this dinner jacket, double breast, I feel very Bruce Wayne, you know, billionaire, eccentric, rich, wealthy, elegant. And then, but at the same time, there is a bit of Batman to it, you know, with the cargo pants, you know, there's a little bit of, is everything what it seems, you know? You've got to scratch underneath the surface a little bit and find out.
So in case one day you're not going to be a model anymore, maybe there is an actor role waiting on you. Let's see.
Well, I did move to New York recently, so we'll see. Yeah, maybe.
So, but we also got to share now actually like a long-holding friendship, I would say.
A long time now, I think.
Right?
5 years we're coming on friendship.
Which is beautiful.
5 years too many, maybe, but no, I'm joking.
Maybe
I'm joking.
too much. No, because
I wouldn't change it because it has been an absolute privilege getting to know you, seeing you, and having those regular faces come and every time try and make me laugh. try and, you know, tease me a little bit at the shows. And it's great, the camaraderie that we have, because I respect a lot of the work that you've done, your music that you're doing now. Also, you've got a film coming out soon, and all of these. He works hard, this guy, honestly. It's a lot behind the scenes, like you said. And sometimes what I want to particularly applaud are all the designers today, the unsung heroes, some of the people you don't see, the backstage stars that make this happen. Yeah. And like all of these people here with us today. And
turn the camera.
We'll save it for later.
No, do it.
But yeah, Jacob.
I remember one of the first times we properly bonded. I mean, we've been bonding before, but also Ralph Lauren is so family-based. I feel like you step into the room here, you step into the show, and you look around, you not only see familiar faces, but you see family faces that are part of the brand, and that makes you really want to be part of it, and that really makes you feel being a part of it. And I think walking in here, not only seeing everyone who was sitting right next to me, we're having a great chat. And I feel like this happened to us, I remember when we were shooting the campaign in Goodwood.
That's true.
And
let's take a trip down memory lane, guys. Oh my God.
If
you haven't seen, Jacob and I shot the Ralph Lauren campaign in Goodwood in the south of England. And actually, wasn't I on your shoulders, or you were on my shoulders?
You were on mine. I'm not sure if you can hold me. We can test it later.
But I did remember you were very sturdy. You were strong. So it was, I didn't feel, you know, it was great. We did a lot, actually.
We did a lot, and it was actually, there's one picture that made it into the campaign where we just wrapped shooting for lunch break, and you were standing on this little wall, and you were like, "Let me help on your shoulders. Let me help on your shoulders." And I remember the photographer was like, "That's a great shot. That's a great shot." And I feel like Ralph Lauren is so great in creating these moments, in creating these emotions, and at the same time capturing these moments and really transporting it to all the people out there. What you not only can see in all the campaigns, I don't know how many you've done so far, but like too many.
I've been around the block a little bit, but that's the beauty of Ralph Lauren, like you said, with family. You know, I mean, for me, it's been 12 years of working with Ralph Lauren, and I wouldn't change a second of it. And I'm happy to have you in the family now too. So, yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to be fun. But what you said, the beauty of Ralph Lauren is capturing those moments, those images, those real human interactions that we had, and that was one of the bonding moments for us, that we were just messing around. And yet you see it, and it shines through in their campaign that it's not always, you know, pristine, polished, you know, still, and you get a bit stiff. They allow you freedom. They add character, and they allow you to feel like you're part of the creative process.
So that's enough for our bromance. Let's come slowly to the end.
We can talk about this all day otherwise.
Because we want you to definitely gonna have a look, but not leave us at the same time, so we're gonna keep it short from here on. So if you would imagine you could already time travel and be tomorrow, hopefully in the same shoes, and you'd be like, what do the people gonna say about this show? What's gonna be remembered? What's gonna be an outstanding, maybe a piece, maybe some underlined...
Batman can time travel now, can he? So if I time traveled, great. I guess I use my billionaire funds as Bruce Wayne. I'll let you use it sometime. Yeah, so if I time traveled, what would people be saying about this show tomorrow? I think the people would have to mention the handcrafted Italian styling, because that is really what makes Ralph so special. I think, as I mentioned, the beautiful colors that we had, the indigos, the oranges, the bags, the outdoor adventure feel, tied in with the elegant nighttime. I think it's hard to pinpoint one thing, and I think that's a real message.
That's the beauty about it.
Shows an excellent show, is when you can't pinpoint one thing.
I would love to add a bit more. I would say that if you look at it, they're clothes made for human, and clothes made for human where everyone can feel confidence. And I feel like you can only really shine through and show your true self if you feel confident in your clothes. And I think seeing the clothes, they not only feel nice, they're not only nice to wear, but they really speak about a superpower, give you really this feel of, being a part of Ralph Lauren, being really a part of this long heritage and elegancy and beauty that Ralph Lauren brings with it.
You know, when you said about confidence in Ralph Lauren, when you wear something and you really, it shines through, that confidence. Like, Ralph Lauren is that type of brand that turns heads and makes people stop and look and, you know, wonder, whoa, what's that? Where can I get it? You know, and so to have the sneak peek today, we're super privileged and happy to say that. But
and at this point, I want to say one more time, the styling was so out of this world, so beautiful. Every single look was so well curated, and seeing how it got mixed and matched between the elegance, the casual, and everything, where it was like...
And the heritage too, like, you know, Ralph Lauren's heritage.
Wonderful.
And so, yeah, he really stays true to himself, and we're really happy that he does, because he's a legend. And keep doing what you're doing, Ralph.
Keep on doing it. The whole team, everyone who was involved in the show, including you, congrats.
Thank you so much. Jacob, it's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Jacob Rott, everybody. What a gentleman.
Kit
We'll
Butler.
see you again soon.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. And if you did not see it yet, and even if you saw it, have a second look. Enjoy
Tune
it.
in.
Have
Thank
a great
you very
evening.
much.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Ralph Lauren.